What's up with you guys, man? It's Grind Life Productions back at it again with another video. I hope you guys have been taking care of your mindset. I hope you guys have been working on yourself. And most importantly, I hope you guys have been retaining your seed. Because what you need to understand is that on semen retention, motivation is not going to save you. All these little videos that you be watching on YouTube, trying to get like some energy from these videos, thinking that you're really doing something, but whole time you're not doing nothing. You just watching content on the topic, and you think that's going to change your life without you putting in the work. You're not going to get anything out of it. You're not going to get a thing out of it because you're feeding yourself lies and you're selling yourself a dream. Now, when you selling somebody else a dream, that's different. But when you selling yourself a dream, that's something else. You selling yourself a false reality that doesn't exist. You trying to live your life through other people's experiences, but it's not working because you just don't resonate with it. And why don't you resonate with it? You don't resonate with it because you haven't been putting in the work. You haven't been doing what all these self-improvement content creators have been talking about. These content creators talk about their life experiences. They talk about their life experiences. Now, there's some content creators out there that sound the same like other ones, and there's some ones that sound different. But the ones who sound different, you'll know because everybody's journey on semen retention is different. And you'll find yourself asking, you'll ask yourself, how did these guys hit these long streaks without relapsing? How did these guys go for so long without fail? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna give you the sauce. I'm gonna give you the knowledge. Because here's the thing, they give you the knowledge, but you don't listen to it. But I'm gonna tell you straightforward. They can tell you all these little tips and stuff to help you, but it's not gonna help you. It's not gonna keep you afloat for too long because you're just gonna keep coming back, asking, okay, what do I do now? I did this and it helped me for this short amount of time, but it didn't keep me afloat. So what do I do next? What you need to understand is that there is no step process. It's only one step and then you're off to the races. That one step is the inspiration. The motivation will not help you. The motivation is a drug. The motivation is for the short term. Yeah, you feel good within a few seconds or maybe a few minutes, but it's not going to carry you. It's not going to carry you because you can be motivated for about a day and then the very next day you do absolutely nothing. So what was the point of the motivation? What was the point of listening to all that information if you were never going to apply it? What was the point? Motivation can only carry you for so long. So why rely on that? Why rely on all these self-improvement content creators? And one thing I'm starting to understand is that everything on YouTube is cool, but you can't make this a part of your life because you'll go insane. You will go insane. And once you really start to break out of the social media construct, you start to break out of the matrix, as many of us would call it, you'll start to realize that these are just videos on the internet. Just somewhat informational videos on the internet. It may sound simple, but it has a deeper, I'm not going to say deeper meaning, but it just hits different when you realize it that way. I really can't put it into words, but you'll start to realize that it's all so simple. It's all so simple because it's like a drive. It's like a drive you need to have. And these videos is cool to watch, but they won't save you. And what you need to understand is that on semen retention, nobody's coming to save you. You may think somebody's coming to save you, but nobody's coming to save you. Nobody is. You need to save yourself. You need to start to change with the man in the mirror, because once you start to change with the man in the mirror, you'll start to realize that the power was inside you all along. And that will be your drive. self-improvement, getting better. Inspiration is the true drive, because inspiration, that's the long term. Motivation is the short term. Inspiration is the long term. You need to focus on what your reason is, because we all have reasons on seeing retention. Once you really take it seriously, you'll notice that you have a reason for being on this. If you don't have a reason, I urge you to find it. And you will not find it by watching all these YouTube videos. They can point you in the right direction, but key quote, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. These videos can point you in the right direction, but they can't do the work for you. You have to put in the work. You really got to battle your lower nature, because all semen retention is just a spiritual warfare. A spiritual war. You're fighting the devil, bro. You're fighting the devil. You're fighting the devil, man. I'm telling you. If you guys really want some real information, I got you right here. You guys gonna thank me for this later. I urge you to read this. I think you should read this. This has some good information in it. If I was you, I'd turn off YouTube, I'd delete Instagram, I'd delete all them other apps that you're using. I'd turn the corn off, and I would really read this, because once you read this, man, yeah, you'll really question your life, re-question all your life choices, and you'll really start to change for the better. But it all comes with this. So, yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys, don't rely on motivation. Motivation will not save you. All these semen retention content creators, they will not save you. So stop watching these videos hoping to get some energy from it, hoping to get a boost. It's not going to help you. It's not going to help you. You may have thought it was in the past, but once you really know the truth, you'll just be asking yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? This doesn't help me at all. Just like watching the corn on how it drains your energy and you constantly releasing. You may have thought you was good in the past because it didn't affect you. And it didn't affect you because you didn't know yet. But now that you knew what the corn did to you, you left it alone. And now that you know that all these videos on the internet is not going to save you, you can leave it alone. I'm not saying you got to stop watching it, but I'm just saying don't make it your source of energy. Because what if it comes the day to where that person isn't making videos no more? Then what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Can't do nothing. Can't do nothing. That's why I don't look up to anybody. I don't look up to anybody but God. Now, I'm inspired by some people, but I don't look up to nobody. But yeah. All right. But with that being said, this has been Grind Life Productions, and we're signing out. Peace.